If you're a Nami fan, then I've got some great news for you. This chapter is entitled This is Otama, but it should be named This is Nami, your new Straw Hat captain, because she is going crazy this chapter. So this chapter starts off with us getting an explanation on how the Fire Festival is held for the dead. Then we cut over to CP0 where they're still analyzing the fight and talking about how the samurai side has just raised their numbers to about 7,000 against Kaido's 20,000. Which, side note, can we just talk about the fact that nobody apparently died during this amount of time? So we just got more people on our side, but in an all-out war, nobody died. Okay, Oda, I get it. Then we cut over to Bao Hong and she's about to make an announcement to the island about Momo. But then we see Nami, Usopp, Otama running in Hong's direction, and finally we get an explanation about what exactly happened to Zeus and how he's alive in Nami's climb attack. So basically when Hera bit him in the tip of the climb attack, it pushed his soul into the climb attack. So that's an instant power for Nami right off the bat, right at the beginning of the chapter. There were two jokes that were made that I really enjoyed. It was like, oh, Usopp was like, oh, I must be a genius if I made the climb attack alive and I didn't even know it. And then after Zeus explained that all to Nami, Nami was like, I don't want a sentient weapon. Like, who wants that? So then out of nowhere, Ulti comes and attacks Usopp. And dude, my nigga, Usopp, you can't beat this down bad, my nigga. Like, he's arguably been one of the most useless Straw Hats this arc, and he's still going down easy. So while Usopp is down, Ulti grabs Tama and is still tight about what happened with page 1, but Nami attacks her with a Zeus tap. It completely changes shapes to look like something like a morning star, but the attack doesn't really work because Ulti's skin is so tough. So Zeus is like, yeah, nah, we gotta bring out the big guns for this one because this is crazy. So he's like, yo, we gotta hit her with a thunderbolt just to finish her, but they can't use it because Ulti's still holding Tama like the real one that she is. So I'm not gonna lie, Usopp had a little moment and he became useful for a second, and he used one of his pot greens to split them up, which this gave Nami enough time to go in for the kill, and they surely enough did. Oh my god, look at this guy. So Zeus goes back into cloud form and I'm like, okay, all right, so he could still do that. He could still like become his own cloud thing, and he used that thunderbolt attack to finish Ulti. But Nami tried to rename Zeus Cotton, and Zeus was not having that at all. He literally just kept calling himself Zeus after that, and I was like, yo, Nami, you kind of sus for wanting to rename him Cotton, and I'm black, so like I'm watching you, Nami, like you on my radar now. So Bao Wong sees the beats that Nami just put down on Ulti and accidentally announces it to the entire island, and I'm like, I guess Usopp kind of redeems himself again because he takes her out with another pop green attack and lets Tama make her announcement. Then we get to see the reactions of people like Sanji, and I was just like, yo, I'm seeing Sanji again. Only one panel, but I seen him, I'm tight. In the last 2 pages, we cut back to Kaido and Yamato, and Kaido is in his dragon form, and he says to her, Odin's brat and Straw Hat are like actually dead, which at this point I don't know if he's lying or if he just genuinely doesn't know that Luffy and Momonosuke are alive, because Momonosuke just announced it. But I suppose he is on the rooftop right now, so they can't really hear any of the announcements on the rooftop for whatever reason. And then he gets in one of the most fire lines in this entire chapter. He's like, if you're gonna play, you should at least learn how to protect your pieces. And oh, this man is a different breed, son. Then after dropping that fire bar, he just goes right back to asking Yamato if he's gonna leave now that he got his chains off. Yamato basically responds with, yeah, I'm out. I'm going to the seas with Luffy, but I gotta drive you out of Wano first. And Kaido is like, yeah, I'm not gonna settle for anything less. I'm here for a reason. And man, the plot thickens. Like, what's the reason Kaido is here for? What does he get from being here at Wano? I have to make a video on this in the future. I can't attempt to just understand or explain or come up with an answer right now. And then Kaido's just like, yeah, you know you can't beat me, right? And then Yamato's like, yeah, I know I can't beat you, but I know that Luffy is the one that Odin was waiting for. So I'm gonna hold you off until he gets back. And Kaido is just like, well, I'm not gonna go easy on you. But what I find interesting about Yamato is that he's not really doing what he was doing at the beginning, where he was saying, oh, I'm Odin, this, that, and the third. And it seems like in these stressful situations, he reverts to being himself again. She's more of like a fan than anything. This is more of a front, obviously. You could tell she doesn't genuinely believe this. So I give this chapter a 7.5 out of 10 because I was definitely entertained, but it wasn't quite the banger that last chapter was. Like last week was unrivaled. Oda, like you should have edited it there. You should have had your break there. But be sure to subscribe for more anime and manga content uploaded right to your YouTube feed, and leave a like on this video. Let's try to get like 50 likes on this video. We could try.